Just work her way back.
Okay, hold on. Slow down.
Okay, slow, too fast. We want to get alongside of us.
I want to be like this.
Everybody, look at the pacers bar. We got a caterpillar going. Right forward. Here we go.
Is that 42? Okay, bring it up to 45. Yeah, can we go closer? Okay, let's start here. Seat number 1, left side. I need the hips to engage. I need more body movement on that. You can see the top wrist holding the T a little high creates an elbow right at the setup. That top elbow goes up instead of setting it up to push the blade forward. What happens is there's less pressure on the T. The way she grips the shaft also is like holding a nice cup of wine. She should grab that shaft solid. I also need a length to go further back, all the way to the hips. That will change the world. Okay, seat number 2. I have a very shallow catch. You can see that her pull is ahead of number 1. Let's see. The shallow catch is maybe because the lower bottom hand is holding it about an inch too high on the shaft. And also the setup, the bottom arm during the setup phase is so high that it goes up instead of just going straight down into the water.
Needs a longer stroke or
She also needs a longer stroke further back, but really needs to bury her blade more. Seat number 3. This one right away, the bottom hand. There's not enough angle between both arms. She needs to slide her left hand lower into the shaft so she can create a bigger angle between her arms. There's no catch as well. The catch is missing. The catch is already on mid-thigh rather than catching the water on the foot, right? She does have a very good top arm, right? Just the height that's perfect to her. The number 4 now. Number 4. I like that she uses her body more, but the body goes before the blade. So if we can have the body with the blade, that will allow for a stronger catch, body weight on the catch, on the blade.
she's arming this. She's not letting her body pull the blade.
Well, so this one, yeah, this one you can see a use of arms rather than use of the body to the blade. So if you can see her top elbow is working more than the rest of her body, right? So you can see more pressure on the top elbow hitting that T. That's why there's no catch. See, the catch already is on the knee. Yeah. Number 5. Let me look at comments. Yeah. Actually, from 1, 2, 3, and 4, I don't see anyone rotating.
It's all hinged.
Everybody's like bending. There's no rotation. Number 5.
No rotation either.
This one, there's a loose grip on the shaft. He heard me, so he grabbed it. He's forcing himself to rotate. You can see a little bit on the shoulder, but not the hip. So that's rotation from the hip is quite very important. The legs are the right knee here is open. That will create a unbalanced movement of the body going left and right. There's also a pause at the back of the stroke. Yeah. This is a great distance. Yeah. Okay. Next seat. Oh, nice reach. Very nice reach. I do prefer that reach goes into the water right away because it goes in the air. And it's not buried all the way to the hip. You want to have some quality time in the water rather than just what we call chicken nuggets in the water. She's also holding the shaft a little high, right by that purple sticker. She should go a little below that purple sticker. Top elbow is excellent. I like the location of the elbow. You can see her playing with the wrist as well, which is something that we will teach later. I like the top hand. The top hand is solid. It's just the angle of the blade. There's also a rotation up, white cap.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one got good technique. I just need the blade to bury it more.
Watch her right leg, it's shifting out instead of forward back.
Yeah, the legs are moving left and right on this one. That will create an even distribution of power. Are we still at 45? Thank you. Perfect. Next seat, lady with the red sleeves. Very shallow. I prefer that her hand goes in. At least her pinky touches the water. That gives a better blade depth right at the front. The top elbow, right elbow, is a little high, and that's a lot of work, a lot of torment on the shoulder. Yeah, I need it buried more, and that's probably why the timing is not the same. I like the exit. The exit is a good location, but it's really just using all arms. We need to work on use of body on the pull. Next seat. Next seat, a lady with a very nice, colorful jacket. I need more body movement. This is purely arms. I need more use of the legs, maybe more use of the lower back. You can see her top hand going above the forehead, in fact above the head, right on top of the head, instead of being in front of the forehead, where she has more leverage if she can see her top hand. There's also no use of body on the stroke. In terms of the length of stroke, she has a very nice length of stroke. Again, she's doing that with the arms. If she uses the body, that would be a lot more efficient. Next seat, let me know if you have any. Next seat, it's a short blade. I think we could use a longer blade than this one.
No catch.
There's zero catch only because she's not leaning forward. The body creates the angle of the blade. So if the body doesn't lean forward to create that angle, then there's no angle on the blade. It's also shallow. I think maybe I'll blame it on the water that's cold, but really everybody's pinky should be on the water. Top hand location is good. If this one uses hip, she would be in a really good spot on the body angle, and then burying of the bottom hand onto the water. Last seat, very nice angle of the blade at the catch. Very nice use of the top arm. There's a slight rotation there. Being on seat 10 is a challenge, so maybe there's a lot of water coming to her. I'm gonna need a little bit more. Yeah, that's a proof to that. I'm gonna need a little bit more rotation, but really it's probably the general timing of the boat. Actually, maybe the bottom hand should press on the water more. I'm just thinking that is the water that's coming to her right there.
And she's arming, she's pulling through and then sitting up.
Yeah, I need a little bit more of body use on this one, but I do like the angle that comes in. From time to time, it loses the angle, maybe because of its seat 10. All right, and the steersman, he needs a lot of work.